But I wish that you and I talked a little bit longer before you put that crown on my head. Dun, 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 dun. Lord, forgive me. Yeah, I don't want to go. Something. That is what I've been hearing all day long, y'all. So some of y'all may be coming across that song on TikTok. I'm coming across that song on TikTok and YouTube. It's a band, NXCRE and the Villains. So that is the band here. Go listen to that song. For some of you probably already heard that song. So let's get into this reading here, y'all. Collective, don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also make sure you don't miss out when I upload and post. If you're interested in my Patreon or personal reading, that's down below in the description box, y'all. So don't worry about the singing, just worry about the message. You feel me? Because the singing was just... Alright, y'all, so I don't listen to that band, but I actually do like that song, so I may start looking more into that music, because it's definitely giving that theme. It's just giving that theme song. It's just giving grand entrance. You know what I'm saying? That's just how, I don't know. Anytime I hear that song, I feel like I'm like on a tactical force team. I'm over here doing backflips. I got the in a pocket, freeze, mother, put your hands up. Okay, let me stop. But yes, y'all get what I'm saying here, collective. Y'all, okay, that's how the energy when I get that song. It's like it comes off like you a bad ass. Like it just make you feel like you're bad. Like, and not in a bad way. It's just like this energy is like it makes you feel powerful, especially when you hear the beat. Okay, anyways, y'all, so that's definitely y'all energy here. A lot of you guys, you are very powerful here. Somebody is strong here, mentally, physically. I'm hearing 333, mind, body, spirit. Somebody is a force to be reckoned with. A lot of you guys here, we got this Ace of Pentacles here. A lot of you guys here, you are working on something here. Y'all are working on a vision here. Some of y'all may have a vision board. For some of y'all, just randomly got that. Maybe you guys have a vision board. Some of you guys, you have been doing something daily. Like somebody has been being very attentive to something. They have been working on a craft, mustering something up. I'm hearing ketchup and mustard. So people are kind of like having to ketchup and mustard, and that's an old saying. I haven't heard that saying in a long time, so it's crazy that it's just coming up right now. I used to hear that when I was younger, when I was like, oh, what you watching? Oh, what show is this? I'm like, you got to ketchup to mustard. I was like, okay, excuse me. So this could be like people got to kind of catch up to mustard to what you guys are doing here. Maybe you guys have been so busy, or y'all been focusing on something in your craft, and y'all been attending to this daily that people kind of haven't even been really seeing you like all the way. Like this is like somebody being in the middle of something, and it's like it's so much to explain. You just gonna have to go back to the beginning. It's so much to have to explain. You just gonna have to you just gonna have to catch up on it. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy here. So people are having to catch up on you guys. Like maybe y'all have been working in silence, or if y'all, this is not even y'all working in silence. This is just you not telling people stuff. Like this is not like, oh, I'm keeping anything hidden. This is just like right now, you focus. Everything is kind of tuned out right now. There's something that you guys are trying to master. You're trying to bring it to the 3D. Y'all been working really hard on it, and I'm seeing where things are starting to manifest. Now, with this Page of Swords in reverse, is you got two different energies. You got the people that do see it. Well, I guess you got... Okay. So you got people that do see it, and they're just not really acknowledging it. And that's their own reasons. And then you also have another group of individuals where it's like... Well, you know what? I won't even say acknowledge. You know what this is? This is like people not paying attention to something. That's what it is. Because when I think about a show... or something like that, or people used to say that to me, especially when I was younger, it more so they were already been watching that show, been watching it all day long, and here I am asking about it, because it's just been on all day. Like, I've been watching and not watching all day, I've been hearing the same show all day, so it's like, at this point, I just want to know. So that's what I'm getting here. Maybe this is something that people could have knew about, but maybe they really wasn't interested in it. Maybe this is something that people weren't really, okay, so you doing you collective, they really wasn't really probably interested per se in whatever you guys were doing. It really didn't catch their interest, but then when it finally caught their interest, it was like, it's been so much that it happened, you're gonna have to go back to the beginning. So people are kind of like, whoa, like, there's something here where people feel like they missed a big part of something, like a big chunk of something. It's almost, you know how like people walk, especially tall people. I'm tall myself, but I don't know. I don't be feeling tall no more, so it's not a bad thing. I don't feel tall. I'm 5'8". That may be considered tall to some people. Some people may not consider it tall. You know, everybody has their own subjective opinions. But you know how like tall people be walking and they be skipping like steps and stuff. They be skipping stairs and all of that with their big long legs. It's like, how dare you get to your destination quicker because you're able to skip a step? How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my tall people here, because that right there, that's actually like, I just feel like it's like a built-in hack. Like, you might as well. Why I gotta walk at the same pace if my legs could connect over here? You feel what I'm saying? So that's, I'm just using it as an analogy here, but that's what it seemed like happened to y'all. It just seemed like y'all didn't just took a big step, like a longitude, and you didn't just took a big step. We're like, hold on, wait a minute. How did you get over here, collective? You were just over here not too long ago. So people probably look down, and it honestly don't feel like it has been that much time. It feels like it has been a second, and that's just how it's coming off to these people. They had just looked down for a second, and they looked up, and you was completely in a different phase, completely in a different path, different pattern. People are trying to catch up with that here. So you guys are seeing some type of success here, and you guys are being crowned with something here, you know. Now a lot of you guys here with this Page of Swords in reverse and this Eight of Pentacles, let's go back here with the Knight of Pentacles here. There could have been people that wasn't paying attention to something that you were doing, because they could have looked at you as like a beginner here. With the Knight of Pentacles here, people could have looked at you as somebody where you just got started here. We got the King of Wands. So these is people that could have already felt like they were like already established here with this King of Wands on top of this Knight of Pentacles, because I'm seeing your energy here. This is like you guys, again, with this Knight of Pentacles, y'all were getting your foot in the door. Maybe this is something that you just started up. You could have just started putting effort into something that you're trying to grow, right? And I almost want to say go. So maybe there's something that you guys wanted to go towards here. Maybe something you guys wanted to pursue. With this Knight of Pentacles here, I'm seeing where somebody is like in a process of doing the things. That is at one point of time, right? The King of Wands here, people could have not really been paying attention to it because they either felt like they were like already established, they were already in a certain position, or had some type of level of authority, whether it's them feeling like they were like ahead of you or whatever, right? But then you also have people, you know how like, let's say for instance, you are selling something. People don't buy it from you, but then they buy it from other people or whatever, right? People knew that you were selling it. It's just maybe this is hyped up. Everybody liked it. This is hyped up. It got all these reviews. People know about it. So people know about yours too, but because this is hyped up, this is kind of that. So this could be a situation where maybe you guys were doing something or doing things that other people could have knew you did, or other people could have known that's something that you guys were working on, right? Or that was something that you guys were pursuing, but maybe because you guys didn't have that, whether it's a fan base, whether it's a support, I don't know, anything that would have to do as far as that, people feel like maybe you didn't have that. So it was kind of like we see you, but we don't necessarily see you, because it's like, you know, like, yeah, you got your stuff going on, but that's how it was given. It's kind of like, yeah, we see you, but we don't. All right. But the Devil card here, these can even be people that are toxic here. These could be people that have maybe certain mindsets. Now with this Nine of Pentacles here and this Devil card here next to each other, these can be even be people where it's like they wanted to maybe keep you small. Maybe this is people who are like, okay, we don't support this person, or if we don't do this, we don't do that, this wouldn't happen for this person, right? That's the energy. So we're going to get into the oracles. We're going to dive in with more tarot, but I just want to get into the oracles before we move forward. We got I Want to Outshine You. We got Want What You Have. We got Thief, They Steal. We also got God's Plan by Drake. We also got I Gotta Get You Back, Always Get My Lit Back. So these is the oracle cards that came out here. These are the tarot cards that's out here. Let me tell y'all something here, collective, with this world card here. This is like the underdog becoming a top dog. This is somebody getting their foot in their door, right? You know what I was telling my best friend the other day? I brought up Biggie, for instance. we're going to use her as an example. I brought up Biggie and, you know, stuff like that. And when I was telling my friend, I was basically telling her, just off of stuff that I've seen on baddies, I don't like how Biggie seeks people approval. Like, her herself is not enough. Because, and I was like, I don't understand why she's seeking approval from these girls. I feel like she didn't see herself as powerful as these other people here, right? Because we all know Natalie always felt like she was better than Biggie, right? We can even say Rolly even felt like that. There has been people I know, for at least for how I seen her, not up until the point where she's at right now, because she just took a turn her own self. I was like, whoa, girl, attitude, need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. But before all of that, she was more the underdog. And I was just like, she then came onto this show. She was a security guard. She started her own YouTube channel. She partnered up with the Backpack Boys. Not only did she partner up with the Backpack Boys, but she ended up partnering up with, I think, a hair company, promotion deal. She ended up dropping music. So I'm over here naming all these things that this girl done. And it's amazing how she done went from to a beginner, to not having all these things, to using the opportunity that she had and building off of it. And I'm like, and if you really think about it, not trying to talk about anybody, but the other girls don't even, they've been on the platform longer, don't even have as much built as her. Besides being on the platform, she has other stuff built outside of just being on the platform. So it kind of reminds me of y'all here a little bit collective, where you guys may even have people like that around you guys, where it's like you guys could have came into the game. Maybe y'all was a beginner at one point in time. But the opportunity, because we got the Nine of Pentacles and this King of Wands, I'm seeing it here. When you first came in the game, you already had people that was already established. You already had people, I'm hearing all this like, got us my suit and tie. I'm going to bring it out on the floor tonight. Let me show you what a good thing. That's what I just heard. Like, y'all, you already had people that was kind of like, felt like they had their foot in the ground. They already had their seed planted. You were trying to get your seeds in a row. You was trying to plant them. You were trying to get the water. You was trying to get all of that figured out, right? And these people, they really didn't pay attention. Just kind of how, like, you know, Biggie came in. She kind of was, people looked down on her because she was a newbie, you know. She didn't have all the stuff that they had. And that's kind of what I'm getting with you here. People seen you, but they kind of ignored you. Or if you were doing something, they knew you were doing it, but other people were doing it, and they felt like, well, they got this, they got that. So it was like, it's good at it, right? Y'all end up taking whatever opportunity that y'all had, whatever you took, whatever the tools that you had at hand, and y'all built the motherfucking empire. I'ma just say it. And with this Devil card here, you got people that is toxic here with the Four Cups in reverse, that is not happy for you for these opportunities here. And this made me think about Biggie, because it's like, still right now today, she's seeking validation from these girls. And it's like, why is your validation not enough? Because I be looking at her, it's like, why are you seeking validation for them? Not trying to talk about anybody, but she effing her way to the top. She ain't really got nothing to show for what she been on here for this long, that she thinks she's better than you. Let people think that. If that's their opinion, let them think that. With this Devil card here, the Six of Swords, I'm seeing where you guys are walking away from people that are wanting you to be beneath them, wanting people that don't want you to grow, people wanting you to not grow outside of a box. You have people that is wanting you to be inside the box. And people do right now still try to make Biggie feel like she's inside that box. I feel, and I'm not talking about her recent attitude, because like I said, she done started acting crazy herself, and I was siding her myself, but I'm just saying back then up until this point. So with this work right here, I'm seeing here where somebody has walked away, moved forward. This can even be a situation where this can just be like you doing something, people knew you were doing it, they really wasn't caring to support it, because like I said, maybe you didn't have that behind you, right? So you're like, okay, you know what, cool, that's how y'all want to be, I ain't gonna complain. You just kept on building, you just kept on doing you know, you kept putting the effort in. You didn't care about these other people. They seen you, they walked on past, you know, that's like an analogy. You was like, okay, And you ain't let that stop the show. With the world card here, somebody's becoming successful because they didn't let other people's opinion or let how other people treat them stop you from what you're going to do. That's what's going on here. And these people are seeing this here, and they're trying to ignore, but you're coming so big that they can't. They can't. A lot of you guys are becoming successful here. So you have people that watched you build yourself up. And these is people with the Knight of Pentacles that looked at you as less than. Now the Sun card, the attention is on you right now. But the Queen of Wands here and the Sun now, the attention is on y'all right now, collective. People that, the Page of Swords reverse, people that wasn't paying attention to you is paying attention to you now. And with the Hierophant here and the Devil card here, these could be people that have maybe certain mindsets or certain viewpoints that are toxic here. This could even be people that would have viewpoints for other people but don't even do, like, this is like take your own advice. Like, you can't be as one of the people to do this and you don't even do that yourself. You know what I'm saying? I've seen where y'all can even be walking away from hypocritical people like that. So this is what's going on here, collective. Right now, you have people's attention that was not paying attention to you guys. This is people, like I said, the King of Wands are here. I've seen here where somebody came into a game where people were kind of already established. People already have maybe a pawn in the game or whatever, right? People already could have had their table set, and you were trying to build yours up. And these people could have seen this, and they kind of, like I said, really ain't paying no mind because they looked at you as like, oh, they're just starting, you know, or, oh, that's just, it's just that. You know, I just heard where like, it'd be like in the movies or stuff like that, where like somebody would like call a person and they'll have to correct them, like, no, it's Dr. such and such. So these can even be people where they like try y'all here. For some of y'all, these can even be people where it's like they could even try to belittle you a little bit here. Because I'm thinking of like that scene in movies where it'll be like, oh, Samantha, no, it's Mr. Well, I'll say, well, I'm trying to think of a last name. Farrell, I don't know. Miss Farrell, no, it's Mrs. Farrell, and they know you married. They know you got that last name. You know what I'm saying? This is like people trying to like low key be funny, like that little project. You still working on that project, and they know it's a business, or you still doing that little class, and they know that class that you're doing is a course or something that you got to study on. This is like people trying to, like, you know, trying to not really give you credit where it's due, and y'all ain't let that stop y'all. Y'all just kept going. So we go end it here, collective. But with the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, you definitely have a lot of conflict going on behind the scenes because people are seeing you become successful here. A lot of conflict going on behind the scenes because people are seeing you become very abundant here. And that's why that song here, before you put that, I wish we could have talked a little bit longer before you put that crown on my head. This is a situation where you ain't got to converse with nobody. Like, this is people that's seeing you get something, or they're seeing you be rewarded or having some type of abundance, and they low-key fuck you didn't deserve it, or fuck you shouldn't have had it. And this is people where they feel like, again, almost like this ketchup and mustard, almost like they wish they was there to be able to kind of like consult this. Like, it's almost like these people wanted to have a say so over who you were. That's how it's coming up. Because you, like, when I think about the song, before you put the crown on my head, I wish but I wish me and you could have talked a little bit longer before you put the crown on my head. It's like, first of all, we ain't gotta consult about nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy here. So you, it's almost like people wanting to validate you. They want to be the ones to say, oh yeah, this person is this and this and that. So people can also be watching you become validated, and it's not from them. Like, this could be a situation, somebody be like, oh, you're not going to be this, you're not going to be that, and then you end up becoming some even much more. It's almost like people are realizing they don't have power here. Like, this is people, they have power, but they got power in that area. You hot, but hot on your block. So people are starting to even realize that they don't have as much power as they think they do over you. So you're going to end it here, collective. Peace, love, and light. Beautiful being both here.